What's up, everyone? It's Kanan back with another RWBY themed video, and today we're talking about speculation mostly because some news came out today that is pretty exciting, but it's got a lot of people wondering about RWBY Volume 9 because it is still the big question mark in the RWBY fandom. When will RWBY Volume 9 air? Because this hiatus has been longer than most. It's been, I don't think it's been almost 2 years, but it's been at least maybe a year and a half since Volume 8. So today on Twitter, it was officially confirmed that Ice Queendom will start airing on July 3rd. Now, we don't know yet if that is just the Japanese release or if it's for both, because they did say that both the English dub and the Japanese version would be airing at the same time. Now, that is on a Sunday, actually, not a Saturday. So a little bit different there already. Now, I'm actually shocked. I really thought maybe they'd wait a little bit, maybe until RTX to announce this. So yeah, I was a little shocked when I looked on Twitter and saw this. So what does this mean? Well, I know there are a lot of people that are really hoping that for some reason they also air Volume 9 during the summer, or even air it during Ice Queendom. Now, I'm not saying I'm right, though I kind of think this is what is going to happen. But when is Volume 9 going to air? Well, if you ask me, Volume 9 is not going to air until this fall. And why is that? Well, so usually in television, which this isn't television, you know, it's an online thing, but usually on television, if a network or a studio is going to be putting out multiple shows, they usually don't air them head to head. Now, with RWBY, of course, most of the fandom is, in a way, fans of both. Though there are some who just want Volume 9. There are some who have no interest in Ice Queendom, which I think is shocking. I think anything new like this in the RWBY fandom is great. So, well, there's a lot of people who want them to air at the same time. But even though Ice Queendom at first is going to retail Volume 1 and 2, it's going to be a new series pretty much. And I just don't think they would ever handicap both of their shows by airing them at the same time. Because you'd have people who would ignore Ice Queendom and just watch Volume 9. And you'd have some people who would just watch Ice Queendom. Then, of course, you would have people like me and Jess and many others that would watch both. But with this being a whole new thing and a big deal, really, I don't think Rooster Teeth would want to air them both at the same time and risk maybe Volume 9 stealing Ice Queendom's thunder. Also, it's a very good way to divide your audience, and that's what they don't want. There's a reason why RWBY and Red vs. Blue doesn't air at the same time. It's because Rooster Teeth, in a way, likes to give their series their own, like, they air them one at a time. I don't think they've ever tried to air them at the same time because they know it could kill viewing for some of the other stuff. So I went with the theory that Ice Queendom is going to be 13 to 14 episodes, because that is usually 12, 13 to 14 episodes that anime mostly runs out. Of course, you've got your other series like One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball that go hundreds of episodes, but that's those animes are becoming far and few between. Most of the time, most animes, the most they get is 25 episodes, unless it's a huge success and then it gets a second season. So what I think, if we're looking about 12 to 14 episodes, that would put Ice Queendom, even if they took, even if for some reason they took a week break, would end in October of 2022. And the last few years, RWBY volumes have been starting up in October. Now, back when RWBY first started, like the early volumes, yeah, they were originally releasing them in the summer, but then they went to the fall. So I think that right there paints the picture. Ice Queendom is going to start in July, on July 3rd, because that is the official start time for Ice Queendom. Start airing is July 3rd, day before the 4th of July. What would you, over here, you know, who would have thought it? And I think it's kind of funny that it being it called Ice Queendom, and it's starting in the blazing part of summer, because it's already hot here. So I hate to think what it's going to be like in July by that time. But so Ice Queendom starts on July 3rd, goes through all of July, June, August, and into September. Because if you go week by week, that's how long it would go. That's how usually, if an anime is airing once a week, that's how long it goes. Because I mean, look at the RWBY volumes; they air once a week, and they go for months. Usually starting in October and ending around January or February. So it takes a good couple of months. Now, like I said, I don't know if there'll be a reason why they would take a break. Maybe there'll be a holiday in Japan or something like that. I can't remember if there is one during the summer. But, you know, even if they take a week break, it will still end around October. Now, if it's 25 episodes or, you know, more, then yeah, it's going to go into pretty much the winter, the beginning of winter, pretty much. Wow. Ice Queendom ending in winter, that'd be something. But I don't think it's going to be 25. I think it'll stay in that 12 to 14 episode range, because that's usually how long a RWBY volume is. And we don't even know if this is a one-shot series. This could be multiple seasons for all we know. Depends on how it ends. If it ends with a clear-cut ending, then yeah, it's a one-and-done thing. But if not, we could be seeing sequels, you know, and I kind of hope we do, really, because that would be great. That'd be good. But yeah, I think RWBY Volume 9 will start airing in October of 2022, right when Ice Queendom ends. Like, we could have Ice Queendom end one week, and then the very next week, RWBY Volume 9, Chapter 1. Or Volume 9 could start the day that Ice Queendom ends. We don't know. But then again, Ice Queendom is airing on Sundays, if I remember correctly. So it'll probably be the week after, because RWBY always launches on Saturdays. So yeah, that's why I do not think they're going to air both at the same time. If they do, then it's going to be interesting watching both at the same time, but I don't think so. Like I said, I think Rooster Teeth wants Ice Queendom to shine on its own, without worrying that Volume 9 may eclipse it. So I think we're going to hold off on Volume 9 until the fall and air it in the fall, just like all other RWBY volumes. And, yeah. And I mean, who knows what's going on with Volume 10? They've not officially announced Volume 10, but who knows? They may do it at RTX. They've done crazier things before. So yeah, so that's what I do think. I think Volume 9 will be October, while Ice Queendom pretty much dominates the summer into the early fall, and then it'll end then. But it's a wild time, you know. I never thought a time would come when we would be discussing, oh, when's the anime going to air, and then when's the actual volume going to air? You know, that is still wild to think about. I hope Ice Queendom does very well. I hope it does generate more anime versions of RWBY, because like I said, we don't know if this is a one and done. We don't know if this is going to have a second season, a third season, a fourth season. It'd be great if it did. It would be great if it goes as long as regular RWBY. and just tells a whole different kind of story. But if it's a one and done, it'll be sad, but it will be enjoyable. Because a lot of people think that if you do just a one and done, it has two things could happen. It'd be rushed, or it could actually be wrapped up very nicely. And I think it will follow normal anime run times around 30 minutes long. So they're actually going to be longer than most RWBY volume chapters. So it's going to be interesting because they could fit a lot. I think that's the reason why they decided to make episodes 1 and 2 just recaps of volume 1 and 2. They've got 30 minutes to wrap all that up, and both episodes together will be an hour. So I just thought of that right off the top of my head. But if you're bummed that RWBY Volume 9 probably won't be airing until October, I understand how you feel, but just think how much potential this volume has. Like we've said before, all the hype that RWBY has talked about, more character interactions. It's supposedly got some of the most touching, heartwarming moments in the series history. It's got some tear-jerking moments. It's going to be wild. It's going to be different. It's going to be out there. This is a story they've wanted to tell since before Volume 1. So it has the potential to be the best volume ever in RWBY. And for a lot of people, that's a tall order because there's a lot of people that have their definitive favorite volumes. Like me and Jess, we love Volume 6. And even though we like Volume 7 and 8, there's just something about Volume 6 that was great. From the moments in it, to the writing, to the soundtrack. It was just, to this day, a Volume 6 soundtrack is still my all-time favorite. Rising is still my all-time favorite opening. And also for Ice Queen, speaking of music, we did get a cover for a song from Ice Queen. I don't remember what the name of it was. It's escaping me, but we did get that, so that's exciting. Hopefully we'll get to hear it very soon. So yeah, very exciting time. And it's wild because I sometimes feel like me and Jess started this channel just in time. Like we started it at the beginning of Volume 7, went through all Volume 8. We're at least attempting to go back and react to the older volumes and give our thoughts on it, though we're still stuck in Volume 1. Once again, sorry we've not touched on that, but we were planning on doing it this month, but after what happened with Jess's mom and all that, this has been a rough month for Jess, so she's kind of, taking a break from recording, though she's hard at work on con stuff and all that, but this vacation is what she needs. So she'll be in the vlog, of course, but hopefully when we get back, she will be back in videos with me, because it's kind of lonely doing RWBY videos without her. But another short video, mostly because trying to record videos ahead of time for while we're gone, and this way shorter videos are easier to upload, not a whole lot of editing, and that way you guys still get content, and we avoid not uploading for an entire week almost. But yeah, this video will be up on Monday. We leave Wednesday, so hope you guys are excited for the vlog. Hopefully we do good at it. This will be mine and Jess's real first serious vlog, so we are rookies at it. But hopefully we have a good time. Hopefully we see some great cosplays. Hopefully we find some good stuff. And of course, our friends who room with us and all that will be with us. Don't know if they'll be on camera. Depends if they want to be. But and we got a lot of photo shoots to do. I'm actually going to be the photographer in one of them. Am I an official photographer? No, but everyone tells me that I take great pictures. I don't know all about that. But we'll see. It could either be good or it'll be a disaster. Jess will kill me if it's a disaster. But anyway, to end this video off, I know I went on a little bit of a tangent there, but if you're bummed, if this ends up to be real, or not real, I don't want to say right, but if my prediction becomes true, don't be bummed. because the more time RWBY takes on Volume 9, the more great it'll be, and it could potentially rub off and be great for Volume 10 whenever Volume 10 is officially announced. Hopefully at RTX. It'd be cool if we got a official confirmation that Volume 10 is in development. But yeah, RTX coming up very, very soon. More like over a month away, but still exciting. Hopefully we'll still get little bitty droplets of information between now and RTX like they have been. Like, you know, one day we get new character designs, and then the next day they confirm the start of when the anime is going to be airing. So who knows what'll happen tomorrow. We may do RWBY all week. But I'm going to wrap it off there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave us a comment. As always, guys, this is Kanan. Me and Jess love you all very, very much. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.